These are pretty big trees. So there's no trespassing on that side of the fence, but you can go on this side. So this is an area. I'll see how I can do communicating here. I just came from the gym and probably have an hour of sunlight left. Kind of tired. It's not a long walk into here, but I was alerted by a friend that he found some structures in this area. It's right along it's kind of an odd area to have structures if it's Sasquatch. Because there's, mountains aren't near here. Most of the structures are up in the mountains. Look at that, there's an owl. Wow, I don't know if you saw that. Huh. But it is right by a large lake, and the lake is pretty shallow. Most of it's probably not much more than 6 feet deep. So, it's, I guess, possible that Sasquatch could make its way through the waterways, and there are some areas that they kind of have a tradition that there's Sasquatch around near this lake, but I've never been here before, and to my knowledge this is an area that pretty much has been unexplored by Sasquatchers on YouTube. Yeah, look at all that. This area is really weird. It's just kind of let's see if I can get in there. Oh, yeah, there's multiple structures. And some of this, I don't know, I guess it could be humans, but it's just really weird. Look at that one, that's a smaller one. I still hear that owl. I guess it's a screech owl or something. Yeah, good night. Here's another one. First, let's go to these ones over here. Now this one is massive. Good night. I don't know what the purpose would be to have this one that's loosely constructed over on this side. I mean, from here to the far side here, that's 50, 60 feet, maybe? Yeah, this is maybe the biggest structure I've seen. In some ways, maybe it's not the most elaborate, but... So this part is very thick. Let me come in here. Got more than one tire dragged into here. And then over here we have this, which wouldn't afford any real shelter. It's just kind of a creation. Wow, there's so much to see here. And it just kind of all concentrated. I guess these are kind of separate, if you count. That's why they look like they're together. They have this one over here, and then this one, the looser construction. Weird. And looks like this is a lot of debris, but there are some things that are leaned up as well. Yeah, it's crazy looking. Oh, big old trees in that one. Nothing really you can walk into as easily, I don't think. Let's go over to this one. Kestrel box. So that's a bird, a kestrel. I can't remember quite what they look like. I think they're kind of a bird of prey, I believe. It wasn't a kestrel I saw, I don't think. So we got this one, which is also quite large. I have to take some photos here too. It's just massive, and then there's not a whole lot of space in here. I mean, you can get in here, but look at the width of this tree is like 6 feet across almost. It's still alive too. Yeah, it's like I've stepped into the a little bit, I guess. Stepped in one of those gnarly forests on Lord of the Rings a little bit. Anyway. Oh, here's another one. And then, you can decide if this is all 100% human work or if something else is at play here, such as Sasquatch. This one has a lot of room inside. Let's go into this one. Well, again, it's around a huge tree. I mean, that's, and again, like 6 feet wide. I wonder if Sasquatch it seems like they have a thing for big trees, so like the really big ones will just lay all these things up on them. But for instance, you can just, here's my foot right here, and then you see the tree which goes from over here all the way over to here. It has these neat, like, horizontal, I mean, this one right here, this horizontal branch, that's like 4 feet here to here almost. Probably be a good climbing tree, huh? Let's go over here. I think maybe you can see the lake from over here. Oh, well, there's some mosquitoes. Yeah, there's the lake, and there are mosquitoes. Funny how there's not mosquitoes in there, but there are out here. So let me get back in here. Here's the view from this side. Quite a few of those are sawn on this, so just something to note. I don't know if Forest Service is cleaning up, because there is a lot of down debris, and they just picked it up. because that's what's around, and it's very convenient. But or if who knows, or if it indicates humans built specifically for humans. But anyway, interesting spot. It's always hard to know what to make of something like this, but I would say it's not impossible at Sasquatch. And if some of it is a likelihood, perhaps. I just hesitate more because of where this is located. It is somewhat rural, but again, there's no mountains nearby. But, they could follow a creek and then take that creek and then to this lake, out of the mountains. They could do it, but just a longer aquatic journey, I guess. If they did do it, that probably, there have been, I know in the past, some crops and things out here. So that might be an interest for them. Also, in the winter, it can be pretty tough, I'm just in the mountains. Look at this over here. There's have some ground that's been cleared. Then you have all these sticks lined up. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I think, something like that. I'm doing less kind of breakdown since I've, kind of in the past I would go through more detail when I'm seeing the construction. Maybe I'll do a little of that, but see how the very tall ones up here, that's sometimes Sasquatch will do that. Like a steeple. I don't see one steeple in this one. It's very loose weave on this one. Like I said earlier, I don't see the chopped ones on this one. They're so long. I mean, the main support beam for the roof, I guess you could say, it's probably 12 feet or more off the ground. Yeah, it looks like most of the structures are right in here. Pretty close together. This is not a huge wood. It's reasonably small. Not a big forest, but you have a lot of water over here and animals that frequent the lake. Okay, there are a few more things going on over here. Let me head over here for a moment. Oh, there's the owl, or I think it's a kestrel. So we have another structure, a little bit smaller. Yeah, this place is really interesting. And we have all this over here. It just appears arranged, but it's not even a structure. It's just all gobbledygook, just kind of hanging down together and laid up. Huh. Some of it I think is branches that came down, but I don't know. It's tough to tell if it's all natural. Head up here for a moment. I wish I could zoom in on this. You can see I don't know if you can see the silhouette of the owl Maybe somewhere. Sorry, my screen is so small I can't really see, but let's see. Oh, he's going to be up here somewhere, I think. Oh, there's more than one owl. Here's another one, right. Oh, I wish this was bigger and I could see. Maybe like right here, and then there's another one over here. So they got some owls. And he's the one you hear making the noise. I don't know if anybody recognizes that owl call. Yeah, he's just like 50 feet over there, 60 feet. And the other one's another maybe 70 feet. I guess they just live in here. And in the evening they turn into Sasquatch. I'm just joking. Some people think with shapeshifters and skinwalkers and things that's possible. I don't know, but anyway, some nice owls there. Yeah, it's kind of looks like I've seen most of what there is to see here. Let me go and take some pictures now. I'll turn this off. I don't know if you can see owl silhouette. I think it's probably right like over there somewhere. Let's see if he flies off here. I don't know. He might just stay put. Looks like he doesn't want to move. Let's go on the other side. There he is, side view. I don't know if you can see him. I guess pretty used to humans or something. Doesn't seem to mind me at all. Yep, there he is right there, right through there. I don't know if you can see him. Right, I can't. This screen is super small again. He's like up here somewhere. I hope. Yeah, it looks totally different on my screen than anyways. So just to show the other side here again. It says no trespassing, authorized personnel only. And that's the other side of the gate over there. And you have this kind of abandoned, I don't know what it is, a barn or shed or kind of green structure. And I don't know who authorized personnel would be. But anyway, that's right up at the edge of this kind of collection of trees and structures and the lake you have out that direction. So anyway, interesting area. Like I've said more than once, but I'll let you decide what the origin of it all is.